we're going to make this bigger. More people did come. I had vendors. The drama team actually was really cool. So that man that I was telling you about who was kind of emotional, he dressed up so awesome to look like the Holly King. He looked like not so much a Santa Claus, but somebody you would have seen in an ancient Northern European. He was dressed in red. He had this really cool older style hat. He does have a naturally white beard. He looked the part, and it was awesome. And
Yeah.
then my friend that's coming all the way from from the ocean, like Newbern, Wilmington area. He showed up, and he was the Oak King, and he was a young guy too, so it worked out great.
Yeah.
And uh, and so we had flighting. The two guys would do some flighting. We had tug of war between the two of them, and then the ending we have. So I have these polymer swords.
Yeah.
So obviously, as long as they don't, hit each other in the head, and we made sure the rules don't actually hit each other. Just put on a really cool show,
Yeah.
and everybody loved it. And then we had somebody come in to do ritual, and he did it so cool. He dressed up as like a Cernunnos incarnate, um, and he would go around. What is your wish for this new year? And like I would say prosperity, and he tap you on the shoulder and say, may it be done, or something. And it was a very beautiful ritual. It was very nice put together, and I was very happy he came out, because he came out from a far distance as well. Uh,
Wow.
yeah, and what else? It was a good time. We had, I want to say, up to 150 people, so attendance doubled.
That's a and that's a big responsibility too, because was this on your property again?
Yeah.
Yeah, like how do you manage just keeping everybody where they're supposed to be and not where they're supposed to not be? Like that has to be a huge undertaking for a gathering that size.
I mean, well, yeah, the first year I did it all by myself, all the planning, all the decoration, where all the tables were being set. Uh, right now it's potluck, so I made sure all the tables was right. There's power going to this table. Um, I made sure people were parking in a certain area, so I was running back and forth, making sure people are parking all right in the area, parking area. Making sure people, like, there was this one group of people that are coming all the way from, I want to say, the Wilmington area. Another group of people, they came out, and because I said, hey, you can camp here if you need to, if you're coming from afar. And these people brought their tents, and I said, okay, I have this area mode, just within the tree line. That's where you can go. And so I would just every now I was running around everywhere, just make sure everybody is okay. Um, it was crazy. And then the following year, last year, I asked, hey, for uh, for people who I've really called friends and brothers and family, I said, I need some help this time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, and so I've got, one person who's uh, security, or just like a public, um, not public relations, but somebody who can be up there in the parking area just to make sure everybody is okay.
Mhm.
Really great guy. And then I've got my wife and our friend, Ben Reddy. They're at the table. Bring for tickets or for like a gift table. So if you bring a gift, you get a gift. And so we're handing out tickets for that. That way, somebody who didn't bring a gift doesn't take a gift. So everybody had a ticket for that. There was raffles going on. We had our DJ, of course.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, it's turning into something big.